Gypsy Rose Blanchard faked her paternity test. This is video number 2 of clearing up that rumor, but first, here's one of the reasons that rumor got started in the first place.
Y'all, I went down this deep hole to figure out what was going on. So this is DDC Diagnostic Center. So I said, where in Louisiana is a location? But it's in Ohio. But I also looked up what is a sample of this test. This would be a sample of the test from there. That's the sample. Why does it not look like the sample? And I also called and they said that the sample is the standard test, the way it would look. So is Gyp lying?
Okay, let's try and clear all this up. So the first thing that she said is that this company, the DDC, is not located in New Orleans in Louisiana. Now, that's absolutely true. The DDC is not located in New Orleans. However, the Fastest Labs location is. And this is what Gypsy tagged in the post with the DNA write-up. So all you needed to do was click the link that Gypsy tagged and it would take you to this Instagram page for Fastest Labs. And here is their website. If you click the website, it shows you that Fastest Labs is located in New Orleans. And on their website, they pride themselves in fast service. Within 24 hours, you can get your results back. And it shows they have DNA testing. Now, Gypsy did a paternity test that was non-invasive called a NIP test, which is basically a blood test that Gypsy does. It does not harm the fetus. It is not invasive at all. And it basically just gets the baby's DNA from Gypsy's blood. So Fastest Labs does not read the DNA information. They simply collect the samples and they submit it online to the DDC. And in return, officials at the DDC will read the information and give the report. So the next thing people have been questioning is the fact that the sample report didn't apparently match the report that Gypsy had posted because of the coloring. So the DDC coloring in the new reports is red and gray, while the old reports from years ago is blue and green. However, if you click any of those sample tests, it actually is linked to this page, the majority of them. This is the Facebook page of the DDC, the DNA Diagnostic Center. So just as an example, I had clicked this sample and it took me to that Facebook page and it says that this is a DNA paternity test from the location in Nigeria because the DDC has companies all over the world. Now, if you are still having doubts, all you have to do is scroll down on the DDC's Facebook page and they have actually shared the information from Gypsy Rose. They have put this comment: Gypsy Rose Blanchard's journey is a powerful example of how NIP testing can empower expectant mothers, with many couples choosing DDC's test to answer important questions with confidence and privacy. And they even shared her actual DDC document that she had posted on her Instagram account. Now, this post also says, link in bio to learn more. So of course I had to click that. And it took me here to the DDC's website. I clicked the 3 dots and selected blog, and I actually found a full write-up on Gypsy Rose Blanchard. The article's titled Gypsy Rose Blanchard's DNA Test, How DNA Diagnostic Center Helped Resolve Paternity Questions During Pregnancy. If you'd like to read the whole article, you can go ahead and pause your screen. And again, they shared the screenshot of the results that Gypsy posted on her Instagram, along with explaining what non-invasive paternity testing is. So there you have it. If you go deep enough into the rabbit hole, you can prove that Gypsy Rose did not fake her paternity test, and it is all legit from legit companies who are using her story for great PR.
Opinion, it is sick. It's awful. Anyway, my big rant there. Okay, so Gypsy ended up getting all of these hater accounts going on. And these hater accounts, Alexa just turned on. She thought I said Alexa. Gypsy ended up having all these hater accounts coming after her. There are people on here that literally have nothing to talk about other than Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Legit have nothing to say, nothing to talk about except Gypsy. And it's only hate. There's some people that even have their names as Gypsy hater accounts. And that's all they talk about. That's all they share. And most of it's absolute BS. I know that you guys know one of the most famous ones on here that I can't stand. I think she's an absolute bully. She's a mean girl and she's just nasty. She's come after me a couple times because I don't attack Gypsy Rose and I support her, I guess we'll say. She has made a career on here of spreading absolute bullshit about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So as you guys know, it was going around that Gypsy Rose Blanchard's boyfriend Ken had left her, that he ditched her, which was absolute baloney. That never happened. And I can't wait until I believe it's the next episode of Gypsy Rose season 2, because it's now almost caught up to the time where this nasty ass creator was trying to tell everyone that a family member told her that they broke up, that Ken had enough of her crap and ditched her, which none of it was true. So once that episode airs, we'll have some chats then, because this nasty ass woman made this post to me being like, you say whatever you want, but I'm gonna prove you wrong. Once the episode comes out and you see that they broke up, then you can come for me or something like that. Well, I'll be coming for her. So wait till the next episode and then I'll be making some posts, if you know what I mean. Anywho, so they tried to say